There's a clock that almost every man has heard. It's not on the wall. It's ticking in his head during the most intimate moments of his life. And with every tick, the pressure builds. The fear of disappointment. The quiet sigh from a partner that feels like a shout. The shame that follows you out of the bedroom and into the next day. For millions of men, this isn't a hypothetical. It's a painful, recurring reality. What if I told you the solution wasn't about thinking about baseball? What if the key to rewriting that story, the key to finally silencing that clock, started not in the bedroom with your partner, but in a private moment with you? And what if it started by applying something? Stick with me. Because today, as a urologist, I'm going to share a clinical strategy that feels like a cheat code. We're going to talk about masturbation, not for pleasure, but for practice. And I will show you precisely what you can apply, both physically and mentally, to train your body for control and confidence. This isn't just about lasting longer instantly. It's about lasting longer for a lifetime. First, let's get something straight. If you've ever felt embarrassed about ejaculating too quickly, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not alone. Premature ejaculation, or PE, is arguably the most common male sexual dysfunction, but because of the stigma, it's the one we talk about the least. In my decade of clinical practice, I've had men of all ages, from 25 to 75, sit in this office and describe that same feeling of failure. They feel broken. But PE is not a character flaw. It is a medical condition with treatable causes, which can be a mix of psychological factors like anxiety and biological ones, like nerve sensitivity. The goal of this video is to take this issue out of the shadows and put a practical step-by-step plan into your hands. A plan that starts with solo training. The title of this video promises that you can apply something to last longer. So let's start with the most direct interpretation of that word. There are over-the-counter creams, gels, and sprays specifically designed to help delay ejaculation. The active ingredients are typically mild topical anesthetics like benzocaine, lidocaine, or prilocaine. These products work by slightly decreasing the sensitivity of the nerve endings on the penis. You apply a small amount about 10 to 15 minutes before any sexual activity, and the effect is a noticeable delay in the ejaculatory reflex. Now, here's the key insight most people miss. Where should you first try this? Not with your partner? Why? Because you're adding more variables, a new product, performance anxiety, focusing on your partner's pleasure. It's too much at once. The perfect low-pressure environment is during masturbation. By applying one of these products before solo training, you achieve two things. First, calibration. You learn exactly how much you need. Too much and you're overly numb, too little and it has no effect. This is the time to figure that out without any pressure. And second, confidence building. It gives you an immediate win. For the first time, you might feel what it's like to be in control for an extended period. This experience is psychologically powerful. It proves to your brain that a different outcome is possible. But this is just step one. This is like the training wheels on a bicycle. It's effective, but it's not the ultimate goal. The goal is to be able to ride the bike without them. Now we get to the most important thing you'll apply. It's not a cream. It's a technique. We are going to reframe masturbation from an act of release to an act of training. Think of it as ejaculatory control practice. Here's the method. It combines the classic stop-start technique with a powerful physiological reset button I recommend to all my patients. Step 1. The stop-start method. While masturbating, bring yourself close to the point of ejaculatory inevitability. That moment you know you're about to go over the edge. But instead of pushing through, you stop. Completely. Take your hand away. Step 2. Apply the brake, diaphragmatic breathing. The moment you stop, you must do this. Place one hand on your stomach. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. As you inhale, don't puff out your chest. Push your stomach out against your hand. hold it for a second. Then, breathe out slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, feeling your stomach fall. What does this do? This diaphragmatic breathing is scientifically proven to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest system. It slams the brakes on the adrenaline-fueled fight or flight response that pushes you toward ejaculation. A recent randomized controlled trial confirmed that this type of breathing exercise can significantly improve ejaculatory control. Step 3. Repeat. Wait 30 to 60 seconds, letting the urge fully subside. Then, begin stimulating yourself again. Repeat this cycle 3 to 5 times before finally allowing yourself to have an orgasm. So, how do you put this into action? Here is your clinical training plan. Phase 1. The assisted phase, first 1-2 weeks. Use a benzocaine wipe or cream before you begin your solo training. This gives you that training wheels effect, making it easier to identify your pre-ejaculatory sensations without the urgency. Your only goal is to practice the stop-start method and pair it with the deep breathing. Phase 2. The unassisted phase, ongoing. Once you're comfortable, stop using the cream. Now, the challenge is real, but you've built the muscle memory. Your new instinct when you approach that edge won't be to panic, it will be to stop and breathe. This is mind-body training. You are creating a new neural pathway. You're teaching your body a new response to high arousal. Over time, this becomes second nature, and the control you build in private is control you can bring into your partnered sex life. The goal here was never just about a number on a stopwatch. It's about replacing anxiety with confidence. It's about being present with your partner, not trapped in your head listening to that ticking clock. It's about connection. This training, this practice, empowers you to do that. It takes what feels like an uncontrollable event and puts the control firmly back in your hands. This is a common issue, and you should never feel ashamed to seek help. If you continue to struggle, please talk to a doctor or a urologist. There are teams of specialists dedicated to helping men with these exact concerns. They can discuss all options, from behavioral techniques to prescription medications, to find what's right for you. Try this technique, be patient with yourself, and you will move from counting the seconds to making the seconds count. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please give it a like, and consider subscribing for more straightforward, no-shame medical advice. And please share your journey or questions in the comments. You'd be surprised how many others feel the same way.